Hey folks, it's me again. Took a few days away from the camera, concentrate on my job, bit of work on, and then spend a bit of time there with the woman and the kid then over the last couple of days. As you do when you get an opportunity. It's not easy, but sure, you have to try to fit everything in, don't you? But lads, just want to talk there today about the old squad that we have at the moment that went on the American tour. The squad that we have so far going facing this campaign. As we speak, it's 19 days away to the start of the new Premier League. 19 days away. And as far as I'm concerned, the whole thing is a fucking joke. I know I keep saying it's like a broken record, but seriously. So, I'm going to name out the squad from the goalkeepers to the backs to the midfielders to the forwards that we have at the club at the minute. And I'm going to give my honest opinion. Would I keep these players or would I get rid of these players? And it's not just for a laugh or a joke. I'm dead serious when I say this because my standards are up here. So let's get into it and let's see what kind of squad we have at the minute, because the window is closing at the end of August. So at the moment, so other deals can be done. But as we speak, I'm going to give you the squad. So starting off in the goalkeeping position, we have Aaron Ramsdale, Bernd Leno, Turner, Okongo, and Runnison. I just named out 5 goalkeepers. I don't understand that. Now, for me to compete, to try to win a Premier League or any competition, I think it's very important to have 2 top goalkeepers pushing each other for the number 1 position. Now, out of the 5 goalkeepers I just mentioned, I would keep Ramsdale as number 1. So I agree with that. I would not try to be selling Leno. I'd be keeping Leno as the number 2 goalkeeper. I think Leno is a good goalkeeper. He's a decent goalkeeper. And I think that the competition between him and Ramsdale would be actually quite good. Keep each other going, you know. But the other 3 goalkeepers that I just mentioned, they wouldn't stop laughing. That's the truth. I get rid of the 3 of them. Straight away, bring the 3 of them. Not good enough. Not for that standard. Not good enough. So, out of 5, I'll keep 2. So, let's get into the backline positions. So, we have, out right back, we have Bellerin, Suarez, Cedric Suarez, Tomiyasu. Now, out of those 3 players I've just mentioned, and I'm being honest about it, I wouldn't keep any of those 3 players. I'd get rid of 3 of them. How Bellerin is still at the club, I just don't know. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks, we see the back of him once and for all. The man don't even want to be there. It's embarrassing. Why, can someone answer this question? Why did Arteta give Cedric a 4-year contract? Cedric, a 4-year contract. Don't make sense to me, lads. And I know that there's Arsenal fans out there that are gassed up about that Tomiyasu, and says that Tomiyasu is a good back and he can play a centre back as well. And Not for me. Not for me. Not for my standard. Not for my levels. Tomiyasu, not good enough. I've been to retrieve him. So, we'll get back to that now when I finish off the squad. Then, left back. Tavares. Possibly the worst left back I ever saw. Useless. Tierney. Yeah, a fit Tierney 100%. Keep him all day, every day. Make him club captain. Tierney is too injury prone, lads. We're not going to get 4 seasons out of him. Get 5 or 6 games out of him. He's missing for 15. I don't want that. I would get rid of Tavares. And I would keep Tierney. But this be his final season. Any more of this injury shit, it's goodbye to him next season. So, 1 left back and no right backs. We're off to a good start, yeah? So let me get into the backs, into the centre backs. We have Gabriel, Ben White, Saliba, Mari, and there's a chap called Walters, I think it is. Walters. Right. Out of that back line, Gabriel I'll be keeping. I'll be binning Mari. I'll be binning Ben White. I'll be binning Walters. And who else did I say? Is that all? Or Saliba. I keep Saliba. So that's Saliba and Gabriel I'll be keeping, and I'll be getting rid of the rest of them. Not looking good here, is it? Not looking too bright. So anyway, and this is realistic stuff, lads. This is facts. Because the players I've just named to keep are at a certain level. Not the level I want them at, but they're at a certain level. Rest them, bin them. Dirt. Useless. Not even championship players. So we're going to go on to the midfield line. So in midfield, we have a list of names. We have Thomas Partey, Xhaka, Sambi, Vieira, Odegaard, Torreira, Nathan Niles, I should say. Am I missing someone? This is just off the top of my head. I don't have computer screens and internet and all this kind of stuff to be looking at stuff while I'm talking. Everything just comes out of my head and off the cuff of my cuff, you know what I mean? I speak from my heart, like. So if I'm missing someone, I apologise, but I'm just thinking. So anyway, from what I can think of, the players I keep and the players I get rid of in the midfield lineup is, I keep Thomas Partey. I'd say goodbye to Xhaka. I'd say goodbye to Sambi. I'd say goodbye to Ainsley. I'd say goodbye to El Neni. 2-year contract, or 1-year contract with a year if you want, an extra year if he wants it, for fuck's sake. God, I'm your what? El Neni. Who else? Torreira, goodbye. Vieira, I keep him. Give him the opportunity. Give him this season. I don't think it's going to be too good, but I keep him for this season because he's only starting off. Odegaard, goodbye. So, who am I left with? I'm left with fucking Vieira and Partey. And Vieira's just because he's a newbie. I don't know, that's... whole thing is a fucking joke. Up forwards then, Martinelli, Pepe, Saka, Jesus and Ketia. Ketia. Fuck. That new Brazilian fella. I can never pronounce his name. That's Marquinhos or something. And what's the name of the fella? Bologan. So here's the situation there with the forward line. I'll keep Jesus. I'll keep Saka. I'll keep Martinelli. I'll keep Pepe. Give him another year. Marquinhos, I suppose you have to kind of keep him to give him this year because we don't know much about him. But Eddie Nketiah, bye-bye. And Bollinga, whatever his name is, goodbye as well. And in midfield, lads, I was missing out on one fella. I couldn't remember him there. Smith Rowe. I'll be keeping him as well. So yeah, so as you can see from that, lads, I'm at the bin a lot of players. So out of the whole squad that I named out, here are the players that I'm going to keep, just in case you got confused. Ramsdale, Leno, Gabriel, Saliba, Tierney, Partey, Smith Rowe, Vieira, Jesus, Saka, Martinelli, and Marquinhos because he's just new to the game. So it's not looking good. So that's the squad of players that we have, lads. And in my fucking eyes, we are not competing, nowhere near competing to get top 4. I don't want top 4. I want us to win the Premier League. That's my standard. But realistically, a lot of fans out there and the club itself doesn't want my standards. Too high. So even at their standards, a top 4, third loser, they're still not going to compete first. We need to do a lot of signings, in my eyes, this summer. And we have done a few signings. But look at the fucking state of it. Jesus, right now, as we speak here on a Sunday night, is the best signing that we've done this summer. Matt Turner is useless. Trusty has gone to Birmingham on loan. He's useless. Vieira, even though I said I keep him, and the reason why I'm keeping him is because just to give him a chance to see what he's like, see can he prove himself. I already know he's going to be useless, but I still give him the benefit of the doubt because obviously it's his first season. Marquinhos is the same. I have no faith in this fella. I don't think this fella's going to be cut out for us, but I give him the benefit of the doubt, even though I know he's going to be useless as well. Yeah. Vieira, Jesus, and the 2 lads from America, and Marquinhos. Yeah. So that's the transfer window at the moment. It's absolutely fucking depressing, in my eyes. We are heavily linked with Shevchenko from Man City for 30 million or 35 million, I see today. Kyle, what do you think of that? I'm asked. So I give you my honest opinion. I think Shevchenko will be a good signing. I think he has a winning mentality. I think he's a good player. And yeah, if Tierney gets injured, I think he'd step in there and he'd be a good left back. He can also play down midfield. We'll wait and see. Is he the signings that I'm looking for? I suppose in a way he is. With like Jesus, he has Premier League experience. He's a winner. He's at the winning things. And the thing I like about him, he's a bit of a good character about him, you know. He can put the foot in. He's not afraid of us. And I like that. I like to see that. But let's see if this deal can be done. Because, you know, Arsenal, we've been linked to everybody and we're getting nobody. So we'll wait and see. But I think this deal will be done. We need at least another 6-7 fucking signings to be realistic. And that's the truth of it. And that's not happening. And we also have to remember here, lads, under this manager, we are coming up to close to 400 million he's after spending on this team. 400 million. And in my eyes, we won't even compete to get the top 6 this season. It's not good enough. The standards are not good enough. 400 million. Any other manager will be sacked. If he don't get top 4 this season, he should be put into jail. Facts. You spend 400 million on your own team, on your own players that you want to represent you, and you don't get top 4, you're in the wrong job, man. You should be fucked into jail. And he do beside that. So yeah, I don't know, lads. I'm not gassed up. I see a lot of Arsenal fans and they're gassed up about this transfer window. They're all excited about going to new season. We're 19 days away to new season. 19 days away. And in my eyes, we're nowhere near a club to compete. Bet everything yesterday. 2-0. And Jesus scored. And all I'm getting is just all this bullshit that we have a new king. And he's going to run riots. And why am I negative? And we'll see in 19 days' time when we're playing Crystal Palace. That's all I say about that. Not looking good, lads. Not looking good. And, you know, the players there, lads, on 1 year contracts as well. Like, why are we not getting rid of these players? Why is Torreira not being sold? Why is Ainsley not being sold? Why is... Oh, there's another fella that I forgot about. Reus. Like, why is Reece Nelson still at Arsenal Football Club? He should be gone. What's his name? Bellerin. The same. Should be gone. Murray. The same. Should be gone. Why are these players not gone? Why are we holding on to them with 1 year left on their contracts? I don't understand it. Just fucking get rid of them. The club is upside down, lads. Upside down. So just before I finish up on this video, because as you can see, I'm not impressed with all this shit. But just before I've said goodbye, an Arsenal fan reached out to me on one of my videos there, the Ian Wright one that I did, that I'm finished with him, done with him. And I didn't check on it there. A friend of mine asked me to check back on it. There was a few comments left on it that I didn't read or get back to. So I read a few of them there, and one fella wrote into me, and fair play to you, he's entitled to his opinion. He knows who he is. When I say this, I can't remember the chap's name, but he's right. It's his opinion, so therefore he's right. He just asked me why am I so mad at Ian Wright, that I idolised him, and now I'm going to making videos about him that he's a fucking dickhead. And why am I slagging off Eddie Nketiah? Eddie Nketiah is not slagging me off on the video. And what do I know? And I should learn about supporting your team and control my anger issues. So I wrote back a text back to him. I'll just use this as an example of when you put your face out there, lads kind of attack you, lads come at you. It's their opinions, but they come at you. And I always say, keep coming. Because I give you my answer back. So my answer back to him was this, and I just gave him my opinion. That's all it was, a discussion. And I said that my anger is towards my football club. Because I grew up watching my football club competing and winning trophies. Not this shit that I've been looking at for the last 18 years. And that the standards are not good enough. I said that I did idolise Ian Rice as a player. Don't like him as a man because he was PR shit at Arsenal and he's a problem. And that him or no other Arsenal legend or any Arsenal fan or any man or woman will fucking tell me how to support my club. I will support my club the way I fucking want to support my club. Nobody tells me how to do that. And I will express my fucking opinions. If I'm right or wrong, they're my opinions. And he said about Aidan Keatia not making a video about me slagging me off. And like I said back in the reply to him, I said, I don't think Eddie Nketiah gives two fucks what I say on a video about him. And he on £100,000 a week for the next 5 years at my club. I don't think Eddie Nketiah is going to get over his bed to make a video about Kyle. So yeah, that's the fan base that we have, lads. One fella thinks that he's right, and that's I should shut my mouth about Ian Rice and Eddie Nketiah, that, you know. And what do I know? I also told him that I'm supporting Arsenal since 1986, and I've also told him that I've gone across to England on dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of times, and that is a lot of travelling, a lot of expense on me to go to matches. I'm hoping to get to 2 or 3 games again this season. And I said, that's support. When they go Friday, in 19 days' time to play Crystal Palace, I'll be supporting my club to win. I just don't agree with the shit that's going on. That's all I'm saying. That's because as far as I'm concerned, my club is fucking doomed. It's fucked. Stayed. It's not what it used to be. And if we keep accepting mediocrity, this is the shit that we're going to keep getting year in, year out. I feel sorry for the young Arsenal fans, you know, the lads that's, 15, 18, 20. They've never experienced what it feels like to see our club lifting up Premier League titles. And I love them. I love that young fan base to experience that, because then they will know when we speak, this community speak about standards, they actually know what we're talking about. So it'll mean more to them, because at the minute they're being influenced by a lot of bullshit. But anyway, lads, I just thought I'd put up this video, and yeah, I'm going to try to put up a good few now over the coming week. Hopefully one a day. So let's see what happens. But yeah, I'm still down and out. I don't see any don't see anything to be excited about, lads. Anyway, on to the next time. Thanks so much for all your support, lads. Really, really appreciate it. Big up to each one of you. Take care, lads, in this heat wave. See you all soon.